How's it going, everyone? I hope you are having a kick-ass week. Today what I want to do is a couple of things. First, I want to show you some sweet-ass stuff that came through my mailbox today. And second, I want to give you an update on how these live streams are going to go. I've just done it for the live stream, but I want to catch up for you guys watching it on YouTube later on who didn't catch it live as well. And then I want to go through some projects that are coming up. Ooh, a little bit of a sneak peek on what's going to happen in the future for Stillet. Alright guys, so let me get my trusty craft knife out. Sorry, I know the light's kind of crappy. I didn't realize how bright that was back there. Anyway guys, so I got a few things from AliExpress that I've been waiting for a while, because you know how long that takes for stuff to get here, and I have an idea what it is. I really hope it's Stillet related and not random other stuff. Pretty sure it is, but anyway. Yes, does that give you an idea? Do you guys know what these are? Yes, these. I've been waiting for these for so long, like a month now. And these, I hope, go with this. Let's check it out. God damn it, man, these guys wrap shit properly. Aha! Yes, that is an... I'm supposed to be ignoring the comments, but I just saw condom. No, it's not a condom. Anyway, this goes on here, and it is essentially a no-weld fitting to put an electric element into whatever it is that you want to put it into. These are pretty much exactly the same elements that I'm using in my still right now. I think they're actually a little bit different, those ones. But this is for something else. I'm ignoring you. The comments are getting worse. Basically, what happened when I built my still, guys, was I had to break down my brewing kit and, well, there we go. Basically what happened is I had to break down my brewing kit and poach things off of that to get the still up and running. So what it's meant is that up until now I haven't been able to do like a full-on all grain batch or anything like that, which kind of sucks, right? It'd be nice to be able to do that, and I haven't been able to really make beer either. So first of all, that's what these are for, is to replace the elements that I took for the still and get those back in there, and also get that big ass pot watertight again, because right now there's just a gaping hole in it. Kind of sucks, right? So that's the first stuff that's come from AliExpress, and that ties directly into one of the projects that I want to talk to you about later on. But this is what I'm really excited right now. I just got a box in the mail, and I have a sneaky suspicion I know exactly what's in here. Anyone want to have a guess? Haha! I'm really looking forward to this. Yes! Alright guys. No, not a controller. Dude called Hayden got in touch with me a little while ago and said that he had something that I might be interested in, and he was happy to send some through to me. So thank you so much, dude, because this is freaking awesome. And here you go, guys. You go check it out as well, right? Aha! American white oak, which is actually deceptively hard to get hold of in New Zealand sometimes. Turns out, I can't remember exactly where he's from, but he's got a wood importer that goes after sort of different things from different countries. Exotic wood, I guess. So for me, I can't find this stuff anywhere where I'm from in Palmerston North, Manawatu. So being able to get hold of this stuff is absolutely awesome. So there's a whole lot of these big ones. I guess they're about maybe 4 or 5 centimeters by 4 or 5 centimeters by 15. And those are about 2 by 5 by 15. But what I'm most excited for is, check that out. Woohoo! That is a big old chunk that I can split up. I'm really excited for that. And check it, he also gave me some chips as well. So Hayden, this is absolutely dope, dude. I'm pumped with this. Absolutely pumped with it. And this is going to be about one of the projects as well. All right, guys. Quick break for comments, and I will resume the YouTube content in a second. Where do we get to? No. You guys seem to be a little bit, going back to the earlier comments, a little bit obsessed with a certain appendage that I have. Keep that in the vid. Yeah, dude, I might have to. That was pretty funny, actually. Right after I said I was going to ignore the comments for a second. Lindsay, hey man, I did see you before. Sorry, for those of you that turned up, just quickly, what I'm doing from now on in is when I do a live event, I'm going to hang out, talk comments in the comment section for a bit until a few people get here. Then I'm going to do, like, basically record a video live that I can edit back later. So when I put it up on YouTube, if you don't catch the event live, you don't have to sit through all of this random stuff as well. I can sort of edit it out. That's the plan. But Lindsay, the beer run hasn't gone yet. I haven't done it. I've been working on other stuff, which is cool. I'm really looking forward to the videos coming out this week and next week. That'll be fun. UJSSM stuff. But I will do the little the beer still run shortly as well. No motor oil, dude. No, no SoCal. Yeah, white oak is so freaking hard to get my hands on here. It's crazy, man. Yeah, so this is awesome. I'm stoked. Absolutely stoked. I don't know how to say this name. Corner cluster. I have been thinking about gin. I think what I'm going to do is do a TPW wash and go from there. Can I make a video about thumpers? Yes, I would love to. I have sort of mentioned that a few times. I'm thinking of doing an inline thumper rather than a separate one. Wout, good morning from Belgium. Dude, I have not had a comment from Belgium that I know about yet, so that's dope. You're doing your first spirit run. That is really cool. You're just getting dressed. Excellent. That's wonderful information. Kevin, yeah, Odin's gin is a really good idea, man. That is a real popular one, eh? Yeah, I might have to have a think about that. A fruit wash, like banana or strawberry, Brandon. Yeah, that's a really good idea, man. I think, obviously, I want to tie that in with when fruit is in season here, because fruit can be quite expensive for us. I don't know where you're from, but for us it can be pretty hard to get the quantities that we need. So I'm looking at sort of planting a bunch of stuff in my backyard as well, so in a year or two's time I can be using stuff like that. A crunchy cluster like the cereal. Lemons grow everywhere, dude. I don't know if there's anywhere that lemons don't grow. Oh, -5 in your shed. Holy crap. Screw that, dude. Alright, guys. I've caught up. So, back to the YouTube shit. A liqueur instead of a brandy. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. Anyway. So. Alright, guys. Back to YouTube stuff. Alright, YouTube. So, the idea is that whenever I do a live stream, I am going to hang out in live for a little bit at the beginning to sort of let people get here, and also so I can hang out with you guys and have a chat with you. That's the fun part about the live stuff for me. But I have been made aware that it kind of sucks watching the YouTube video on YouTube after it is no longer live, because you can't see the comments, you're not like there to enjoy it. So sitting around for 5 minutes at the beginning of the video before I start saying anything with me just kind of tapping my thumbs sucks. So I will jump on live, hang out with the crew for a little bit, and then basically ignore the comments while I deliver the YouTube content like I am right now. Maybe have a YouTube break in the middle to catch up with the content, to catch up with the comments. My word, I can't speak today. And then once I'm all tied up and finished with the content so I can make a video out of it, I will go back to the comments and hang out with you guys for a little bit, as much time as I've got. Sweet. Alright, so I said I was going to do 3 things, and the last thing I want to do before I bug out is talk about some future projects. So first of all, the first thing that I'm really excited about is this. This is the oak from Hayden, obviously, if you're just joining us. And what I would like to do with this is do a video on toasting it in the oven and also on charring it. Basically the options you've got on what you can do with raw wood. Moving on from there, I've also got a big old hunk of New Zealand oak, some manuka, and some pear and some cherry. So I think it'd be really cool to do a video on basically finding wood that you can get your hands on yourself, how to figure out whether it's safe, what to do with it before you char it or toast it, and those sort of things as well. So I reckon that should be pretty fun. The other thing that I know I mentioned earlier is that I've got a project coming up with this, which involves some of these SSRs. And one of these. That's a cheap little PID controller. And do not worry guys, I do not want to control the still with this little fella because it doesn't have a manual control. We can talk about that some other time. But what I do want to do is hook this up to my brew kettle and essentially make a giant sous vide kit. So half of me is really excited actually about doing sous vide. That'll be dope. But the other half is that essentially this is going to be really, really good for controlling a mash, which maybe isn't so important for distilling, but for beer making, for homebrew, it's really important to hit a pretty specific temperature and hold it at that temperature for the hour or hour and a half as you're mashing. So that's coming up guys, and I think the other reason that I want to start telling you this stuff ahead of time is A, so you know about it, and B, I've got some accountability. Now that I've told you I'm doing it, I actually have to freaking do it. Anyway guys, for those of you watching this video on YouTube later on, thanks for hanging out, thanks for being a part of the video. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up for me, and if you really liked it, have a think about subscribing. I will catch you guys next time. See ya. Alright, live crew.